All right, everybody, welcome back to Max LTV. We are going to play a little bit of Limited tonight. Let's see here. Lorwyn Eclipsed. They have this. Pick 2. FastDraft Lorwyn Eclipsed. I thought this would be quite fun. I haven't really had a chance. I just haven't actively tried to look at the set yet. I saw some of the spoilers, saw some of the stuff getting released, but try to kind of stay blank to it. Just because I like to do these as a blind sort of pull, get used to the set on the go, which I know is a bit bad strategy when we're trying to win and get profit here on the gems and stuff like that. But we'll give it a go. So 6,000 gems, or 6,000 gold. Here we go. So this is like a time draft. So we actually have to do things in turn and wait for people and do things quickly enough. But it's pick 2, which seems quite fun. And obviously the people playing this are probably going to be pretty familiar with the sort of draft format, and hopefully I can do all right. So here we go. I'm going to read probably to myself because I'll read faster. And then I'll kind of say what my thoughts are. But yeah. Well, he makes treasures. That's pretty good. And a blight one. So I want something with high toughness as well. That seems pretty good too. Time, a minute left. We're doing fine. Okay. That's one of the things that semi-tutors. Okay. Color fixer. Changeling. It finds just mana. That's pretty good too. Alright, we'll pick these two. So, we're definitely in red. What do we got in blue here? Double elemental triggers. Elemental that triggers. Removal. We like removal. I'm going to need some things with some toughness. But maybe, I know this is kind of early to go into the 2-color, but maybe. I like Is It's my colors. So let's see what we got here. Okay, something to look at cards. Overpriced. Perfect. Okay. Something we can blight down and draw a card with. And, already seeing my little blue-red deck come together. My problem is I like to pick cards. I'm like, this is a good card. This is a good card. And I struggle to parse out which cards aren't really good. And so by the end of the time, I sometimes have a difficult time cutting my deck very small. You'll see that. Okay. A looter. Trample and haste. Those. I guess that's that. All right. I'm feeling okay about this deck so far. We've got a blue creature. Becomes tapped. So some of these we're definitely probably not going to use. Changeling of Reach. Color Fixer. We'll just see what we got for now. These are cards from the first pack. We've got some pieces. Things to do. Temporal Cleansing. Decent. All right. Interaction. So we ended up more blue than red after the end of the first pack. That's fine. The creature I passed on for. Okay, what do we got here? Giant Fall again. I might want one of those. Counterspell. We like counterspells. Um, that will work good with the treasure guy. We'll pick that. I'm not sure how heavy artifacts are in this set. Like looking at the, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to be dealing with artifact wise. So I don't know how much of that other spell, that giant fall, I need. I haven't got really very big creatures yet, so it's going to be difficult to pull off fights. Like a kind of like a gutter snipe. Springleaf drum. Springleaf drum. Oh, I like that. We might be able to play with that. Let's see here. Treasure. I like treasure. Four or greater. Yeah. We'll start with the easy stuff. Work our way up to something else. Maybe the third pack will give us some really cool cards. This, I know, is 3 blue pips, but if it's out, we might be able to draw a few cards with it. We'll end up seeing how many instants and things with flash we have at the end. That guy again. Okay. Glistener Baron. Well, not much for us here. I guess we'll just take these. Probably end up throwing them out. What are these? Cast spells out, flash, you control fairy. Hexproof as long as it's untapped. Not bad. Loot. Goblin. Feed the flames. Alright. Removal. And probably a big guy. We do want to probably cast spells that cost 4 or more. I don't know. We'll see. This card I was looking at earlier when I was going through some cards. Kind of interesting. Can like make things happen. What are you doing? I don't know. 4 picks for me. Springleaf Drum. The Mystic. The Mystic can take a lot of blight counters. We just don't have like a huge top end. I mean, we can put stuff out. I just, nothing with like flying or whatever. Okay, what do we got here? A 2-drop in blue. Each other creature you control is hexproof from each of its colors. Okay. And a 3/5 flyer with a big booty. Yeah. Nothing super exciting. I feel like we don't have very good synergy. We just have cards that do things. I guess it's a 2-drop. Kind of protects things. And that, and I feel like we haven't had a lot of elementals. We need 2 drops anyway, so. I know, there's a runaway together. I don't know if I want the runaway together right now. We'll see how the deck fleshes out at the end. But I think we're just trying to go fast, and I don't even know these guys do anything. They just fly. Yeah, elemental, right? Triggers. So it's like out before that, I'll get 2 treasures. And a rare blue. Or elemental, whenever permanent control enters a chosen type. Charge counter. That seems slow and crap, but we do have an Ashling. That's fucking cool. So we got an Ashling, a very late Ashling. An elemental wizard again, elemental warrior. That'll get a double click and a top end. Okay, so that worked out for us. We got an Ashling. Interesting. All right, we get an elemental here. We get this guy here. And we're starting to pick up the cards that we passed on earlier that are going to complement the deck that, if we were able to get here, are going to work. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm probably going to get blown out because I suck at draft a lot of the time. But we'll see. Alright, we're just taking cards now. An elemental. I guess we definitely want the elemental. Now that we have more elemental stuff going on, it's probably better just to have this energy. I'll see if anything crossed over at the end of it. There's the runaway together. It's a lot of pips. This guy finds land again. Got 2 of those. Alright. Cool. I can't remember if this is limited deck building time or if... No. So now we're just in it, right? Now we can just play at our own pace, I believe. Alright. Why am I stuck? Okay. Don't care. Maybe later. Maybe later. Don't need that. Like that guy. Good. Good. Elemental. I don't want to be discarding cards too much. Color Fixer probably don't need it and doesn't hit the elementals. This guy's an elemental. Whenever you cast spell mana 4 greater, this creature gets +2/+7 vigilance. Oh, it might work. It's a 3-drop. It'll curve out pretty well. I wanted that earlier for blight counters. May not need it. Something like card advantage. We'll see. He might get back in. So we kind of want this guy because he does the thing. He does the thing. And then this guy's a fairy, so don't know about that. Alright. More elementals. Shapeshifters that basically count as elementals. So if for some reason he comes out after, right, he can go find 2 lands. Probably good. Don't need that. Want that. Convoke. Don't need those guys really, right? Alright, so now we're going to start looking at cards we want to put back in because we're pretty much run out of things to cut. I'll draw 2 cards, possibly 3. More if the things are out. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I need a 4/3 flyer right there. I definitely don't really want that card. Okay, so we put back in the Brute. And probably can play Burning Curiosity. I really don't like having too many lands. This deck feels like it'll curve pretty fast. Do that. Do that. Alright, I never play 40 card decks, so whoever's watching this, you might think, oh, you should have played that card. You should play that. I don't give a fuck. This is the first time I've ever just straight up cut a 40 card deck, so let's go. Alright, well, that was the draft. Let's see if we can win a game. Dr. Fizzle. Oh, damn, I keep forgetting to change this Festive Fighter stupid thing. Alright, we got lands and spells. Let's go. And we got Ashling. Each other creature. Well, do I need to cast Ashling quickly? Let's see here. Discard a card, we draw a card. So we'll just start with this. And Ashling has a booty. No blocks. I can kill stuff when I'm ready to. He probably is a good target for this because they might start blighting stuff. I'm going to cast 4-drop spells. Not yet, really. I mean, do I need to slam Ashling? Draw, add 2 mana of any one color. I mean, not really. Alright, let's curve out. And attack. Okay, he does not have lands. Should I play Burning Curiosity? I don't think I need to because I've got plenty of stuff going on. If I do draw a card, nah, we're good. He could do something. So let's see here. Just since he's like low on lands, just start pushing, right? He can't blight it. You can't block or attack with it, so no tricks. Yeah, I think we did the right thing. I think we'll transform, actually. Don't know if it matters. Okay, well, he got a little mana screwed there on his second drop, or his third drop. And it definitely worked out in our favor. But hey, fast, effective, that's a win, right? That's a win. Woohoo! Now we only need 3 more before we lose 2. Come on, we can do it. I need to cut the video 30 minutes in or before it gets to 30 minutes, the way that my screen recording software works, because it's free. So, oh, it's counting down. Okay, so I got 13 minutes. So probably after this game, I'll cut it and then go for a part 2. All right, we got 2 lands. Got 2 drop. Hope to draw some more lands. All right, so we got our guy now. So he can block. He can be blighted. Oh no, we don't have a land. It's going to be what happened to our last guy, to our last opponent. And we're in a mirror match. Maybe he's got more colors. So we need to draw land. What the fuck? Okay. We're online, kids, or we're trying. What can we do? We can bounce. We can discard a card. We do draw a card. Yeah, I think we'll just put down a blocker. Somebody to help clog things up while we develop a little bit. We definitely could use at least 1 more land. Give me that island. Okay, another one of these. So he's got it clicking. Elemental, doing the things. Casting it for cheap. Looking at stuff. Not someone, but here's my treasure guy. All right, that's not bad. What does this cost? 2. Yeah. Auto pay. Oh, and then it says I can bounce. Oh, that's interesting. Slow him down, but I don't see the point. Okay. So now we can blight onto this, which can remove counters when we're not doing anything else with the mana to keep it rolling to produce treasures. If we don't lose this guy, that will definitely help. Is this beginning of first main phase? Okay. We'll start on this. Maybe I should have just popped that back. What's this guy? Boo! Rude. That's fine. We were going to blight on this first anyway. You fucking asshole. Okay. I see how it is. Well, he's just doing all the things. Weird. Just empty. And a convoke. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Go get me an island. Play me an island. And try and resist this kind of small, but it's going to be effective board. Like, they're all small creatures, but it's going to do a lot of damage quickly, so I gotta feed the flames. This will get rid of a thing. Ugh. Fucking hell, gotta do that. Alright, so we can draw a card. We can block that. 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11. Oof. This is a sorcery or an instant. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, can't really double spell except for I can't even really do the cleansing, so give me a 4/3 and a treasure. 2 mana. Now I can double spell, but what's it gonna help? What am I popping? I don't want to bounce that because that'll bounce my thing. I am going to have to get up in the air. And that takes my blockers out. It just doesn't really do enough. Okay. Don't die. We're going to take 4 here for sure. Oh, and then that fucking big thing, I guess. Yeah. This is troublesome. Interesting. Blowout. Alright. Now we got 7 mana. We need our flyers. Don't counter it. Don't kill it. My flaming cinder. Get double triggers. I think this guy doesn't help right now. If we live. I don't know if that helps right now either. We might just be too far behind. I mean, if he has any interaction, I think we're just dead. What are you thinking about? Block one of these guys. Take 2 in the air. Block something on the ground. Take 1 on the ground. I have to block that. Take 4 on the ground. Can't do that. So it'd have to be like chump chump. We might need to play this as well. Next turn if we're alive. He plays a land. He pumps the artifact. Now he taps creature. Or kills one. Weird. +2/+2. Does it have trample? Oh, it's got flying, you ass. Alright. So this is bad. So I die to that if I don't block it. And then that. And then that. Oh. Okay. Right, so we're dead, right? Let's see here. Yep. I'm curious. And we're dead. All right. Well, we gotta win at least 1 more because if we lose 2, we're out. So How fast is that? We have 5 minutes yet. All right, we'll end this one here and then come back for the next game.